This is going to be a video showing how you can rekey the standard come another way until I do this video, please. The Lockwood 334B45 to work on a rail. If you ever own a railway 5p key, that is like that one there. To work in this type of lock, this does not work on the 5p, and I will show that straight away. The 5p does not operate this lock. These are the keys that came with it. And I'm not going to show no number on there. I'm going to rekey this on camera. Like this one is a 5p right here. I will say a disclaimer before I go ahead with this video. If you own a railway keys, any type of railway keys, it goes for the train carriage keys, padlock keys, like the 517, or the V-line train 6p, or V-line padlock 6p key, or V-line 5p, or the V5, or the V6, or the V7, or the V1p. This use them for on your own locks and your own railway locks only. Like I own a few railway locks, like these, the 5 and 1p's, and the 7s. Use them on your own railway locks you got at home. Don't go ahead buying railway keys offline and use them to trespass in train yards or use them on the trains themselves. I got these for collection use only. Got a couple of searchlights. We have V7, VRP7, or what is it? 7p, I should say. But let's go on to the video channel how to make this work on a railway 5p, like this original railway Lockwood 334B45 works on a 5p. First, if you have one of these that's old and you don't have a key, you can de-key these and rekey them. I might actually show you if you don't have a key for these. You first have, if it's open, you got the cylinder out. We'll find the screw hole. You need a Phillips head to do this. Yes, that is a flat blade I'm using, but it'll work identically. I'll do the screw inside the shackle hole. You can de-key these, like I just mentioned, by popping this thing off carefully. Drop that off carefully like that. And take off all the springs. And drop the screwy pins out carefully. Now, what you do, once you've got the key pins out, I'm going to keep the original pins. I'm going to say I've got a lunch bag and put these in because I don't want to lose these key pins that came with this thing. And you undo the back of the cylinder. I should have done this previously before I actually... I actually took the lock apart because now it's quite difficult to undone. Meantime, I'll put this little head here. Actually, let me see if I can get this on the brass grips. See if I can undo it. Yeah, it's coming apart now. I'll undo this, guys, and I'll show you what I'll do. Now, what you do, you get a container of some sort, put the screws into it. Excuse the TV in the background, it's not me, it's my neighbour's telly. Now, you drop them out like this, like that. There's the noisy budgies in the background. What you do now, when you've got that off, you take this out, and I'm going to keep these Lockwood pins, uses the original key here, in case I want to revert this lock back to its original functionality as it was when I bought it. Now, I don't recommend doing this to a brand new lock. I actually only just got this lock today talking about it. I'll wait on that. I'll keep those because I want to revert more back to original. Now, once you got this apart like this, and what I'm up to now, I don't even want to make it as a 20-minute video. You insert this piece. Well, no, you don't. You install your follower, or makeshift one, I'm using a Sharpie here. Insert your locking pins. Back in. Put the springs back in place. This is if you get a lock where you've without a key and you're able to open it up and get the lock apart if you don't have a key. You don't have to do this if it's a brand new lock. You just have to use the key, undo the bolts on the back, and put a follower and unlock it into a follower. What follows the and there's one more spring. Where's the spring gone? There it is. Now you put this piece back on carefully. Just like that. Without it pinging off at you, like it sometimes does. And make sure it's on firmly because it will come off and you'll lose all your pins. When you've done that, you get your key you want to use. In case of my case, this will also go for any key if you have a lockwood key. If you're matching it up to the earlier control one key here, you put your 5p to make sure you put your key in like that. I'd recommend get a reference photo where the pins go if they're colour coded. Previous lock I had, I just got under that and took a colour code picture. I previously got the pins all set up for this as well. And you put the pins in the colour code as it shows on the photo. If anyone asks me where I got these pins from, you buy them on eBay for quite cheaply. Now once you got the pins in, you push this back into the lock. And make sure it turns. You take the keys out and do this as well, because then you'll make sure it's locking up properly. And then it won't move on you when you're trying to put the key pins in, when you put the rest of it back together again. That pin just fell out, what's a nuisance. Now the 334B locks like this come with this pin as well. It can be key retaining or key non-retaining. What that means, key retaining, if anyone asks me, is when you unlock the padlock with the key will stay into the lock. Like some of the early VR5P locks did. Can you look at my old brass, my older one with the chain on it, so I'll show you on the video what I mean. Please, Mum. Mum's gonna get that for me, right, so I can show you after what I'm talking about. The older one was got VR5P written on it on the front of it. You'll see the old Lockwood one. Mum with the chain on it. Put on the bench, I'll put this last screw back in.
I'll put it on there, the channels won't shine.
And you put your screws back in like this. That's the cylinder ends first. What I'm talking about key retaining here, and I will show this. My mate will know this as well. In Geelong, will know this because he had a similar lock like this. When you put the key in here, and you turn the key and open it like that, it's open now, the key will not come out. You can't turn the key, you can't turn it back and remove the key. It won't remove it unless you lock the padlock up and turn it and then lock it. That will remove the key and you know it's locked. That was a feature they had in the VR to stop the workers from leaving the locks open when they're doing a job. Like say if you left unlocked, no, and walked away, you could easily do that. And I'm going to reassemble that. What you do once you're done is you reassemble the lock in the reverse order you took it apart. We'll have to unlock this. Well, I'll tell you one for key retaining as the other one is key removal when the lock's open. But now if I lock it, the key will come out. But that's how you read key. Lockwood 334B45. Now, this one's set for my railway key now. It only took me a couple of minutes, but this is a video showing how to do it on a Lockwood 334B45.